G'day and welcome back to Buildsum. In this video, I'm going to go through what we call the trapezoidal rule that we use for calculating the area underneath in our trench. Okay, and the big difference between trapezoidal rule and Simpson's rule, when we did Simpson's rule, we had to have an even number of sections to our trench. Okay, so for trapezoidal, we've got to have an odd number. Okay, so what I've done, I've used the same trench, but I've just deleted the last little section. So I've now only got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sections to my trench. So a odd number of sections. So when you go to calculate your trench, you've got to actually work out, do you have even numbers or odd numbers of sections, and then you know which rule to use. Okay, so also, because I've deleted that last little section, I've used the average depth method again, and I got an area of 39.011 square meters, just as a bit of a reference, so we can see how that compares. Okay, so here's the formula, trapezoidal rule. The formula is length, which again is the length of a section, not the length of the trench, length of a section, times by our first and our last reading added together, similar to Simpson's rule, and we divide that by 2, and then we just take the sum, little sum symbol here, of the rest of the readings. Okay, so just take all those. All right, so let's put that into practice. So our length again, 5 meters here for our length. We got our first reading, which is 0.750, and our last reading, which is 1.124, and we're going to divide that by 2, and then we just add the rest of our readings together. So our 0.991, our 1.117, etc. Going to add them all up. Okay. So our 0.750 plus our 1.124 gives us 1.874. Still got to divide that by 2. Add all those up and we get 6.795. So 1.874 divided by 2 gives us 0.937. Okay, and we're going to add that to our 6.795. That'll give us 7.732. Times that by our 5. And it gives us 38.660 square meters of area in our trench. So as you can see, that was reasonably close. We're sort of half a square meter off our average depth calc. But as I said, average depth is not the most accurate method. Trapezoidal or Simpson, depending on the situation, will give you a more accurate reading. Okay, so now we've got our area, we can then work out our volume. So the volume is the area times the width of the trench. Again, I'm going to use the trench that's half a meter wide. So 38.660 times 0.5, or 500 mil, gives us 19.330 cubic meters of soil to be removed from our trench.
G'day, I'm back. Just to let you know that if you like this video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can follow me on Facebook so you don't miss out on more great videos.